We'll see if I can, not that I draw with two hands, but we'll be drawing. Thanks for hitting that like button, everybody. No, I walked right into the animation experience because it was supposed to start at 1:45. So we'll go from here to the petting zoo. Pua, I don't know who it is that I'm drawing. It's not Pua. And FYI, if you want to just stay around for the comedy of my drawing, it's worth it because I'm horrible.
Welcome, friends, to the animation experience at Conservation Station. Since the 1930s, Disney animators have put their pencils to paper in service of the idea that the greatest inspiration often comes from the magic of nature. Walt Disney himself understood the importance of spending time around animals, studying their behavior and personalities in order to create realistic characters and dynamic storylines. This meeting of the human and animal worlds sparked a legacy of storytelling that has shaped our relationship with animals and conservation forever. Today, we invite you to become part of that legacy as our own Disney artists help you learn to sketch characters inspired by the very animals found here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Get your pencils ready, because here comes our animation artist now.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the animation experience here at Conservation Station. How's everyone doing today? All right, this big group here. How many of you have never been to the animation experience before? Any first timers? Very cool. For those of you that have been here before, welcome back. For the newbies, let's go over a few things with you before we get started. First thing you want to do is run down a quick checklist. Make sure you have everything you need to draw a character here with us, including a clipboard. And that you should have found at your seat. We ask that when you're finished, you make sure you leave it in your seat. Under it, behind it, beside it, or try to take it with you because they are chipped. Scratched and dented. So we do need those back. Please do not take them with you. On your way in, you picked up a free souvenir. Actually, a couple of free souvenirs. Piece of paper and a pencil. Those are yours forever and ever. Treasure them, cherish them, love them. You can sell those pencils on eBay if you like. It's genuine Disney artist use pencil. That's what you want to do.
I'm so glad that I can do something new.
Or put them in the
Yay.
recycling bin. We have a little basket there that says pencil recycling. Put them in there. We can actually recycle them, shred them, turn them into mulch, and spread them across Walt Disney World property in your honor. And finally, the last thing we need is a little bit of inspiration. And that comes from the animals that inspire our classic animated characters. Walt Disney inspired his animators by bringing live animals into the studio for his animators to study and to learn about. And you're probably saying to yourself, well, how is that going to work if we are drawing a character that doesn't exist? A dragon. There's no such thing as dragons. Well, parts of them do exist. Mushu, for example, is made up of many different parts of different animals. Snakes, cows,
So we're trying the
lizards,
dragon from Mulan.
eagles, and of course, a real-life dragon that you can actually see right here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. In fact, there's one just outside the doors right over here. You can also see them over at the Maharaja Jungle Trek. That, of course, is the largest lizard on the planet, the Komodo dragon. And They are out here and you can see them, but unfortunately we cannot bring them in to the building for you to see up close, but feel free to go out into the park and check them out. What we can do is show them to you up on screen. So take a look at your inspiration.
When you think of dragons, what comes to mind? Fantasy? Fire breathing? Ferocity? They're awesome, right? Well, I have a dragon I want to add to your list. But this dragon is no fantasy. The Komodo dragon is the largest lizard that roams the earth. They can grow up to 10 feet in length, and in my opinion, are just spectacular to look at. Beyond good looks, what makes these animals so intriguing is their behavior. They're very intelligent, curious, and can even problem solve. Our Komodo dragons learn very quickly, and we can train behaviors that help us with their care, like going onto a scale, touching a target, and entering a crate for transport. What makes my job so great is the opportunity to be close to these animals. It gives me a chance to experience their individual personalities. When I come into work, they make eye contact and say good morning as only a Komodo dragon can, with a flick of the tongue. They use their tongue to taste the air, which can tell them who or what is nearby. Their sense of smell is so different from ours. There's a lot going on with that forked tongue. Come to Maharaja Jungle Trek. Add to the dragons in your life. Give a wave to the Komodo dragons. You just might get a hello back.
All right, is everybody inspired? Awesome. Thank you, Joshua. He's not even in the theater. He's the most inspired one out of all. Okay, a couple last good things before we get started. If you need anything during the middle of the show, maybe your pencil breaks, your paper spontaneously combusts, you get upset, you're frustrated, and you'd rather have crayons and coloring sheets instead, or your kids want crayons and coloring sheets instead. It's not just for the crying of us. Just raise your hand. One of my friends around the field will be happy to bring them out to you. And if you need to exit early for any reason, or use the restroom for those reasons, head to the left toward the illuminated sign that says exit. It's spelled just like exit, so you know where to find the exit. There you go. All right, with that said, let's get started and let's draw the fabulous, the fantastic, the one, the only Mushu. And before we get started, I'm going to draw two lines. These are going to be really important. I'm going to draw one with a nice dark line kind of right here down there by the logo. And then I'm going to draw a very light line. Right here. I'm going to refer to light and dark lines because Mushu has a lot of overlapping features on his face. And so I really need to draw some of those things super, super light. Otherwise, it's going to look like he has his whiskers and mustache running through his teeth, and it's going to look really weird. So make sure you know the difference between a light line and a dark line. So the first thing we're going to add is some eyes. Zoom in here on that nice pre-drawn circle. You're welcome. Now we're going to start by giving him some eyes. You're going to find that curved line right up here at the top, about halfway between the edge of the circle and that center line down the middle of his face. Put a little mark. That's where the top of his eyes will go. And his eye is shaped like this really big egg. And again, we're going to keep this really light. It's a nice big egg shape. Let's see right here on that curved line underneath. Brushing up a little bit against the center line there. Curving right back toward the top. Nice big egg. Wider at the bottom. Narrower up here. So that's going to give us a basic shape for his eye. His other eye is going to fit between that center line and the other side of his face. Same basic shape, a little bit smaller. Again, at the top of his eye, and in the middle, between the center line and the edge of our circle. Over here, we can just draw a little curve here, draw the entire shape as you want to. Right back down. Back up to that narrow. Gets this there at the top. So now we have a basic shape for his eyes. we can add in his cheek. And his cheek is actually going to overlap part of his eye. Again, so I can super light right there. His cheek looks like a very skinny S. Nice little back and forth. So let's come right down, slowly eye to our center line. There's his cheek pushing up against his eye. Really smile, really big. Cheeks push up on your eyes. That's what we're doing right now. Pushing that cheek up against his eye. And I'm going to use that to actually put a little wrinkled bag under his eye. Up a little bit and in between. Now we have the cheek over the eye and darkening the rest of his eyes. And Komodo dragons actually have pretty good eyesight for reptiles. They can see about 900,000 feet away. Pretty impressive. 1,000 feet is actually a lot longer than you think it is. Really good eyesight and forward-facing eyes because they are apex predators, and so does Mushu. Predator, you can see it in his teeth. He have nice sharp teeth, sharp-ish teeth, I should say. Because he is a hero character, he's a guardian, so we don't want to make him too sharp and pointy, but acknowledge the fact that he is a predator. Picking up that curve there to kind of give him a little hint of some eyelashes. Lizards don't have eyelashes because they don't have hair. But Asian dragons, like Mushu, actually do have hair. They have a nice mixture of scales and hair. We can give Mushu some eyelashes, maybe grow a little fluff on his cheeks later on. Now we've got those nice big eyes. Let's add some pupils so we can see. Pupils are going to be like these nice big peanut M&Ms. Sitting here behind his cheek. One draws really lightly. Part of it's going to be hidden in that cheek. And if we make it look as if he is looking, we don't have page right towards us. Here, other people at the bottom corner on this side. One hand will twinkle close by and make it like a little circle in the top and shade and rest underneath. Above his eyes, we're going to add some eyebrows. And his eyebrow is basically the shape of the eye, just a little bit bigger. So we're going to nice letter M. We start right here in the top center of our circle. Up and over. Right alongside the edge of my big. We do the same thing on this side. Up and over. And bring it right where the line meets the edge of our circle. Now we've got some brows. Let's go ahead and add in his nose next. We've got this nice big oval shape for his nose. And his nose is kind of shaped like a bow line. It's a little rounded triangle. Now we're trying about halfway between the line here, under his eye and the bottom of our circle, right where our eye patch is, or the wrinkle under his eye. Straight across, kind of forming the corner of his nose. Like top center, and then right across, and get that nice little bow shape, a little bit off the edge. Trace the bottom. Inspired by the nose of a pig. And one of the many animals that were used to create Mushu. And darkening his line right in here, his eye little letter U right in the middle. For his nostrils, find the bottom center of his nose, and just a little bit to the side of that. A nice curve. That way. And then parallel to the side and the bottom of his nose. Down a little bit. And give his little nostril there. And just curve his nose. On this side, following that nice roundness of his nose. Coming up this way, and then the same thing. On the top, and a little bit along the top. Here's fun little nostrils. You can also see that little short line on there. That's the drawing piece of mouth. So for now, we're going to start again using those really, really light lines to lay out the shape of this mouth. I'm going to start right here underneath this cheek, like a really dimple. This little curve, matching the shape arching right along our blue line. And coming out to the edge of our nose. Swing under that nose. Bring it right up where the center line meets the bottom of our circle. Looks like we're making a big, long letter J, big curve. Straight in and up from the dimple. Really, really light. Now we'll just shape it for his upper jaw. His lower jaw is going to come down to that little line right there. Go straight down from our dimple. And we're going to draw the same basic shape. Now it's going to hang down almost like a soup plate. Across the bottom. The inside part of his mouth, starting here at the dimple. Just a little bit below, and draw the same shape at the end. And you can see his chin, his lip, and we should get a little bit of a lift. Take that to swing in this direction. Right back up. Think of it almost like we're drawing a sail. Right across the end of our chin, right on. There's his mouth. Next to the nose, we're also going to add this barbel. That's right, a barbel. Think of a catfish or a koi fish. In a lot of Asian mythology, koi fish will swim upstream, and by doing that, they will gain the strength to transform into a dragon. That's right. And koi fish have these fun little whiskers, or barbels, as they're called. So it does motion. And draw this nice long piece off the side of his nose. And since it is a whisker, have some fun with it. You can make it go in whatever direction you like. Just stretch mine across this way. You realize that you need to add in his teeth and his tongue to his mouth. So that's where all that overlapping stuff comes in. So for his teeth, here at the end of our lower lip, kind of draw looks like a crown. So fun, curvy.
Oh my goodness.
His teeth are kind of sharp-ish, but actually not really very, very sharp. But they do sit under his little barbel. On this side, his teeth wrapped around. Two little teeth here, so kind of like a little mini mountain range. 1 and 2. Up here, covering up part of his lower lip. You know what covered that lower lip and brushing parts that are not. Things for some vegetables. And also add in his tongue. Now, in this drawing, his tongue is going to stay inside his mouth. But as we saw earlier, Mushu does flick his tongue, and just like the Komodo dragons, he has a forked tongue. And that forked tongue actually helps them to smell. They have what's called a Jacobson's organ in the back of their throat, so when they pull that tongue in, they can connect it to their Jacobson's organ and identify smells even better than just using their nose. They can actually smell things directionally. Some things that deposit more scent particles on one side of their nose, on one side of their tongue than the other. They know, oh, okay, maybe there's prey in this direction, and they can use that tongue to know to go left or right to hone in on their prey. Since they are predators. They will also eat carrion if that's available. They too hunt. They are ambush predators, and they're really good at what they do. Now that we have all the detail for the inside, we can darken in those parts, and making sure not to darken in stuff that's hidden under other sections. It's like saying marble. It really is one word. Got a little color change there. Inside again. Now along his upper lip, we're also going to add a little bit of fur. Again, his face is inspired by the shape of a camel. The camels are known for having a hairy lip. We're going to add right along the middle of his nose, like upside down letter V. Even though they do look sharp and pointy like teeth, but Mushu has very stylized hair, almost cross between hair and scales. It is found here, if you ask his animator on Bankrupt. Throw in the V-shape here, and as we curve around, just add a few little V-shaped notches. I'm thinking like a little saw blade. Curved notch. Two. And then it goes right over the rest of his head. There's the toughest part of drawing Mushu. All those fun little overlapping bits on his mouth. You want to add a little tint to the back of his throat. And fade in a little bit here. Back of his mouth. There we go. Now we can see including that little line up on top. We can start to add the back of his head. And
there's more.
Here on the sides of his head, just like we did for his smile, for his mouth. These are going to look more like fins, but they are actually here. And start kind of right here, behind his eyebrow. A little curve. Come up into this little triangular shape over here. And we'll swing it down toward the edge of our circle. Little tiny tuft of hair sticking up this way. Throwing a longer one, bringing it right out to the end of this line, going from right across the top of his eye. Curve it down. Big tuft right in the middle. And bring a slightly smaller, medium-sized one, right back into the jawline. A little one, big one, and a medium one. Now on this side of the face, we do the same thing. A little bit smaller. A little small one over here. And a bigger one.
Yeah, we'll do a reveal at the end.
And a medium one below that. And again, this is hair. But don't worry about making it exact. Hair is going to move and change from one frame of animation to another. Think of it this way. You are working on a different frame of animation in the same scene at a time. Your hair doesn't look exactly don't worry about it. Just have fun with it. So we've got his hair, we've got his face. Let's give him some ears. And his ears, we're going to start right here, where his hair meets this long blue line sticking way out there. And he has the ears laid out. And nice rounded ears. Starting from here, all the way to the end of that blue line. And the top of his ear is going to sit right here on the edge of our circle, just a little bit above our tuft of hair. This one's going to look a little bit more like an S curve, and like that nice long S curve just for his chin. It's going to go in this direction. To separate the inside from the outside of his ear, we're going to draw another matching S curve. This time I'm going to start on this side part of the tuft of hair. Right back up. And the outside and inside part of his ear, we've got a little color separation. Again, the tips of his ears are a nice bluish color. Tom Bancroft originally wanted to throw purple into Mushu's color palette, but colorist that he was working with really disliked purple. And so they compromised on the blue color. We have some purple in it. Finish up tracing the back of his head, right in his eyebrow, and here just trace the edge of the circle. And we can add in his horns. Two little curves right there. His horns are based on the horns of a goat. And so I'm going to start right here. There are two guidelines lead right at the back of his head. And curve out toward the end of our little design there. Just trace right over it. See that little horn sticking out? And add another little hook in the front. It has a bit of a two-layered horn. Little hook and the other larger hook. And the same thing for this one. Right up here on the eyebrow, around, and from this eyebrow, and that going in the opposite direction. There are his little horns, and again, the tip of his horns is going to be that slightly darker blue. So we can put in that little color separation. His other ear is going to come up that little short line over here. Almost the same thing. We have a nice little S curve coming up about where the eyebrow touches the side of his head. Zoom up. All the way back. You must get this long, skinny, better shape. Basic shape that here, little notches here. Mushu was partially designed by famous Disney animator Chris Sanders. You may know him as the creator of Lilo and Stitch. And he has a love for throwing notches in his character's ears, like Stitch. He thought to design Mushu and ruin that notch in his ears as well. Put that in there and then separate the inside and the outside part of his ear. Again, throw in another S curve. Or maybe a little bit closer to his ear. And swing it right up. And that will give color separation here in the tip of his ear. Last thing that Lucia needs is a little bit of a nip. Unless you want to leave him like he is there, he's a floating head. Oh, and another other bar on this side. Just throw that. These little S curves. Straight up. Now we have two barbels. And we'll wrinkle across the top of the snout. You can't, you don't have to. And for his neck, we just need 3 more curvy lines. Start right here where his jaw meets the edge of our circle. And my behind his barbel. Right over it. Back part of his neck. Swing down. About there. He's pretty skinny. He's got the body of a snake. Very skinny, very snake-like. And of course, a little color separation across his underbelly. And a matching curve right there. If you want to add a few scales on that underbelly, you can. Not necessarily. But there you go.
Okay.
Very quick sketch of
Are y'all ready?
these powerful.
I would say I feel like this is one of my better ones. Okay.
When you are finished with him, congratulations. He belongs to you. Keep him forever. Hang him up in the place of honor in your home refrigerator.
I feel like it's a cross between, I don't know. I held my phone in my one hand. It's really is one of my best drawings because Ainsley and I come and do this together and she cracks up at me the entire time and we're generally like joking around because I'm so bad at it. And I'm very proud of myself. But I want to go, I want out because there's something happening in the vet area. They were doing something and I want to go see what it was. Come on, let's go. I want to go see what's happening. We would have to go out this one way. But I have to go back around. And I'm going to take y'all to show you. Hi, I just did a picture. So they were doing, something was happening in the vet area. I'm going to walk back around and then we're going to look at the vet area and then we're going to go to the petting zoo. Brooke, I am going to have to send her the picture. I think she's going to be proud of me. Everybody comparing their pictures. Okay, I'm going back around. And then we'll go into the petting zoo. Or maybe just on like the outside of it because I don't know if I want to get my hands all dirty with petting zoo animals. All right, I'm trying to get over here to the vet area to see what they were doing. Oh, like, look at all the people that are still there. Like, trying to still draw. Okay, look, something's happening. I have a picture of a kangaroo. It's something really small in her hand. Okay, I'm sorry for jerking the phone all around. I'm so excited. I've never seen anybody in here actually doing any work. I'm going to see if I can get a better view.
We don't know what happens with her. Do we? What?
It is a bird, Jenny. And then the cast member here said it's for, they're checking, oh, they're like intubating it, or they're putting it to sleep.
That's what they're doing right now. So they put gas on them and it makes them fall asleep. As in, it wasn't on the schedule. We didn't it's an injury and it wasn't on the schedule. So there are different ways or girl, or thing, or whatever it wants to be, you know?
Look at the surgeon making in the background.
I could not hear that.
Yeah, I couldn't hear the people right in our face.
I couldn't hear it.
It's morning to them.
Yeah, morning dove. That's what.
I'm trying to.
I think you're having morning doves.
I don't think so.
I don't know. What kind
To me, I would say it's a wildlife case because that's a wildlife case. Okay. Don't lick the glass.
What kind of animal is it?
Bird.
It's a bird.
It is a bird. Okay, that's how I'm just making sure.
It's so teeny tiny.
It is,
right
yeah.
there.
It's a hand. It's a hand. That's the kind of. It's a hand.
Yeah, got it.
Because even I was talking, and the next thing I knew, we were doing something. I'm like, what just happened? We just finished the turtle, and then Kirby's like, no, we got a morning dove now. I'm like, oh.
Yep, we're moving on.
Move it on, Joe. Step with it. You know.
It is. It's so tiny, and then you can't see it moving.
We have, you should see some for the larger animals and even for innovation. Oh my gosh, the different size tubes that we have. Everything from the anesthesia.
They're giving it oxygen.
Hi. You come up?
We have two CTs. That's a medium-sized one. This bigger one that we have in the back is the Pegasus.
Yeah, that's how you do swallowing. You know that.
Oh, that's not that tiny.
She works at a veterinary clinic. So
I work at MD, so we have like a full size.
Oh, nice.
What kind of animals?
I do small animals, so cats, dogs.
You wouldn't use that one for a cat or a dog?
No, we use like a full size human one.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, I feel like they said that they were just working on a turtle, and that's the turtle x-ray. Look how cool that is.
That's why I'm busy thinking, where are you that you're using a Pegasus? You know what I'm saying?
They'll do the horse heads and stuff. I've got videos, so I'll put them through.
Yeah. I was like trying to figure this out.
No, any questions?
Where?
Oh, what animal is it?
This is a wildlife case that was brought into it.
No, it's because
It is a morning dove.
It's a morning dove.
And where's the hospital?
We don't know actually. She hasn't given us an update yet.
That's why you.
So once she gets on the phone here and gives us an update, then we'll be able to tell.
They'll tell us what's wrong with it, but they think it's going to
So
be
this case
okay.
actually came in right after the one in the very back there, which was a soft-shell turtle. So the soft-shell turtle was another wildlife case here on property. That is the
There we
X-ray
go.
that you see
Thank
right
you.
there.
And every once in a while they get to see
So the soft-shell turtle
Tigers,
has a fracture in the jaw.
Because you're the college. That's the same thing with us.
So he has a fracture
Right,
in the
so
jaw.
yeah, like he does
This
have
one,
a,
I'm not sure exactly what's going on yet.
the turtle has a fracture in his
I'm
jawline.
guaranteeing that she'll give us an update pretty soon
Of the fracture.
on exactly what's going on. Because right now they're in the beginning stages of trying to figure it out. So like when you're sitting with the hospital,
I could stand here all day. I'm so excited because I walk by here so many times and I never see them doing anything. And this is the first time that they're actually doing something, and it's amazing.
Just to give them a little bit.
So, I mean, I don't think it would have been appropriate for me to leave the animation station to come over here. Although my drawing is fascinating, so is this.
To relax a little bit. So right now he's trying to go to sleep. Pretty neat, right?
We have a raptor rehab program, so we'll see raptors come through. And then we've had the puma, the caribou. The puma was more on the DL, so we Sometimes says the wildlife police.
Okay, uh-oh, we have some... They said that they'll tell us when it's over, like, what the situation is. So we just have to wait and be patient. It's a bird. It's a bird.
It's a mourning dove.
Oh, there you go.
We did her jugular example. That's very common. And we're lucky we have the lab right next to us. We have a true pathologist and a pathologist assistant as well as our veterinary staff. So
It's getting ready to get a shot, so I wonder if they're gonna give it a little nummy.
Like, where did I go? I was right here, and I didn't see it. And then I look over, and I'm like, the turtle's gone.
Pay attention.
Yeah, pay attention, Joe. Where you been?
Come on.
Standing right here.
So
It's a morning dove.
They just said it's a wildlife
actually, I don't even know
case.
what turtle went because it's not even back there.
So the turtle was a wildlife case, and so is this mourning dove.
It's easier for the guests to be in there.
It's a bird.
Ready? We're gonna move on with this one.
What's your name?
My name is Kirby. What's yours?
My name's Joe.
Can you hop on the line?
Joe, Kirby, what's yours?
My name's
Nice to meet you.
We have a bird getting checked out by the veterinarian right now. We're gonna move on.
See you later, okay?
So the bird is in the cast member's hand that's in the green.
They're working with a little bird here this afternoon. This is not one of our animals in the park. This is a wildlife case. This was a bird that was found on Disney property that was having some type of problem, and they were able to get a home and bring it out. So right now, they're just doing a diagnostic exam to see what's going on. So right now, it's just, yeah.
So they're just trying to, they found the bird on Disney property, and they're trying to diagnose what's wrong with it.
That's impressive. That's a lot of animals.
Our doctors are very busy.
I can imagine. How many doctors? How many vets?
9 doctors, 7 nurses. So right now, Dr. Natalie's the one with the black jacket on.
Yeah.
The girl to her left is one of the nurses. The girl with the green is an animal keeper. So she takes care of any animals that are sick in the hospital instead of her. So if they need any food or clean up after them, she does all that stuff.
Right, so the girl in the green, the cast member in the green is the animal keeper. Okay, she's going to move her hand and we're going to be able to see
If
it.
somebody's not eating right or not feeling well, they spot it and they let the doctors know about it. So the keepers are the most important people. The doctors rely on the keepers.
Doctors, specialists, or they all?
They have to do it all. They could be doing a mouse in the morning, a dolphin in the afternoon, elephant in the evening. They got to do it all.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
But you gotta think of it this way. Once you know a cat, you know a cat. So if you know your house cats, you know the tigers, you know the swans. You know what I'm saying? Once you know a dog, you know a dog. Once you know a bird, you know a bird.
Okay.
So you gotta look at this that way. It seems like it would be overwhelming, but if you break it down,
Basically, the same.
yeah. There might be a few slight differences, but like a pelican has a pouch, where other birds don't have a pouch, so you might have to learn about the pouch. But the actual bird itself.
Anesthesia. So
That was his CT scan. Oh, this was a turtle. Okay, we're not working this guy. Yeah, we had a turtle about half an hour ago. Also a wildlife case. Found on property. Not feeling well, just acting funny. You can see on the X-ray that he's got a fracture down the side, right side of the skull. So we don't know how it happened. We don't know if he got hit by a car.
So she just gave him a little shot of something.
Could be something fell on him. We don't know. But they decided that he will be able to, the way the break is, they think they're going to be able to let him heal on his own over time, and he'll be fine. So at this point, they're not going to do anything invasive to him. The thing they're going to do is they want to put a feeding tube in, because he doesn't want to eat on his own. Because he's not his normal, so he's like,
The turtle isn't eating on his
They
own.
put a feeding tube in him when he was coming out of the anesthesia, and he said, so they decided to
It's a bird. It is a bird. It's a mourning dove. And they found it here on property. And they're just trying to figure out what's wrong with
When
it.
you get wildlife cases in, they don't want to because they're taking care of a sick bird right now.
Is that an X-ray of the bird?
No, so that's a turtle. And the turtle on the right-hand side has a fractured jaw. So you can see the fracture on the jaw. And the turtle's in the back. But the turtle was here, and then they took the turtle back because the bird came in. Yeah, he does look like he has something on his foot.
Are left usually quiet, so if something unexpected comes up or something like this comes up, schedule procedure 9:30 to 11 in the morning. Don't do one thing, we don't want to there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, it is.
Alright, you wanted to go to the nursery?
All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, here's here's another vet.
I know you can read it though.
More animation going on behind me. So Dr. Natalie, let's see.
Hi guys, how are we doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. They're working with a little bird this morning. It's a little dove.
A mourning dove.
Just after you say he's not one of our animals from the park. He's a wildlife case. They found on Disney property. He was having issues, and they were able to get a hold of him and they brought him here.
So he was having issues. He was on property, and they were able to bring him in here to get diagnosed as to what's wrong with him.
Over his nose. So Dr. Natalie's the one with the black jacket on. The two girls in the left next to her are nurses. And the one on the right is an animal keeper. And she takes care of any animals that are staying in the house. They need feeding, cleaning up after them. She takes care of
So I'll show you. Oh, they're putting glasses on. So this will be interesting. Oh, what are they going to do?
Oh, there he is.
But that was a turtle that was on the table before, and the turtle has a fractured jaw.
Okay, those are shockers, so all of you hear that. And to inspire you to actually draw a lion, we're going to show you a real lion. So you guys ready to see a real lion?
You guys know what's going on down there?
What are they working on?
You know.
Working on a little bird, a little dove.
So why did I want to know why they put glasses on?
On Disney property, not feeling well, so they're doing a checkup on it.
Why did they put glasses on?
Looks like they might do some, maybe some lasers there.
Okay, is that what that is?
Or maybe cauterize something. It's a little bird. He's in for a diagnostic exam. He is not one of our animals. He's an animal that lives in the woods on Disney property.
She does have like she's practicing on that stick.
We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
So again, I feel like she's going to do something to his foot. It's definitely something wrong with his foot.
So we take it every Walt Disney property, not just ones in the park. It's any Walt Disney property.
It's a mourning dove.
Where you guys are helping that would get better?
Yeah, whatever needs to be done.
What animal are they doing?
It's a little bird, a little dove. Not one of our animals, he's a wildlife officer. He's coming to the property not feeling well. They go in and stay for a checkup and see what's going on with them.
You do other animals too, I'm sure, like frogs.
It's every animal in the property.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought so.
It says all the guys in the park, all the guys staying on the water. We don't know.
We don't know.
He's a wildlife kid, so
Oh, that's kind of cool.
property not feeling
They
well.
get to do that.
So we're trying to figure out what's going on with him.
That's
Our doctor, amazing
Yeah.
people.
And professional.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Yeah, this is like the art class thing that right there.
Looks like he's doing a little bit of laser work. With a laser, he might be able to feel something out of it. So I can't tell what's going on.
I feel a little
No. The angle we have is better.
I mean, so he has some trauma. He has some trauma.
Soft shelter.
He has some trauma to the feet. And like doing something. Is that what they're I think that's
It's
a hand battery.
yeah, yep, that's what he thinks that they're doing.
Based on the glasses, I think it's light therapy. That's true. He looks like.
It's a mourning dove. It's a mourning dove.
Turtle hand. It's a soft-shelled turtle, also wildlife, based on our guys. That's his X-ray up there.
I probably should
He has a crack on the right side of his jawline. So we don't know what happened when we got hit by a car, he was attacked by another animal.
And how do you guys ceremony all the time?
So
Usually
they
they crowd, especially when you do something really cool. Like 7 times a month.
They think that
Maybe it's
actually
good
is by
so we can see it, but they
So he's
can't
going to be here for several months.
They can see us.
And we're going to
Because the last time I was here, when they were doing something, there was someone on the inside talking.
Neither one of them was scheduled for this week, but they just were found with issues and so far, what I noticed is a little dove. There's a reason why one case, so we don't know exactly what we don't know exactly.
Yeah, I want to see this through. Like how long can the little bird be under?
Is that a rubber right by the spine?
That's what I was also thinking about in the spine.
He must have gotten maybe step on it. That's one. Or maybe impact. Like there's a leg back here.
So I thought that too, like they're not wearing gloves.
Bunch of cells on that.
I don't know, like when we go to the vet, do they wear gloves? I don't think they do.
Seriously. This is like a hatchling or a nestling. It has barely any hair. It's interesting because dogs usually have more tan. Right. It's probably not very white.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it's too big. Yeah. It's a little big. Yeah, working on an animal. I don't know. I think it's a local bird.
Maybe this is actually a dove that they found to check this out.
All right.
I don't know if there's something wrong with the machine.
Straight down there for the shed.
I can do this.
I'm not sure.
I've heard Sam.
It's a little bird.
They are because
And they were trying to diagnose what's wrong with it. They found it like on property. And so it does appear like maybe it's foot, like it has an injury on its foot, and they were cauterizing something.
No, it's not that. It's just that it's not molded. No, but still, I think.
And then that's a turtle that was just here, and it has a fractured jaw.
Yeah, no, I had a lot of classmates.
And it's from on property too.
Procedure today, but they have
I'd rather just
wildlife cases.
They do last longer, but they like mold your feet, so you have to wear them for like a month solid before they're covered. My issue was that I
They
feel
did X-rays of a
oh yeah,
turtle that was
like
here.
they're not. And
Has a fractured
I
jaw.
think I'm gonna start.
And then this is
No, but I do. So I have
just
my
checking out
Hokas
the
that I wear
natural
right now, but before that I used to buy nurse
What's on with it?
because they're non-slip and they're portable for Santa. They're not cheap, but they're not $250. They're like $80. He's having to miss MRI or CT or whatever.
Yeah, what time is it?
He said it was just before this.
Oh yeah, look for it's all 7.
I think we'll be leaving around
Please be careful. You don't go up against the glass here. There have patients you're going to be taking care of. There's a dove. Found out in some kind of trouble. This isn't an animal that lives here at the park, but they do take care of wildlife cases here as well.
Okay, she's back at it.
What are they doing?
If you're up front, please be careful that you're not bumping up against the glass.
What are they doing?
They're examining a dove. They're not sure what's wrong. This is an animal that lives here.
She's definitely cauterizing. You can see the smoke.
A fracture in his jaw. No. So these weren't scheduled procedures. These are wildlife cases that they're taking care of. They'll take care of wildlife.
It's time to go. She said we're gonna go climb the tree. I didn't.
You can see his little heartbeat, like his belly beating.
You have to get more stickers. The sticker place up here. Come on.
Let's get stickers.
Come on, John. We can get more stickers. Let's go.
Please be careful that you're not hitting the glass.
Any more creatures this think are operating?
This is a dove, and it's not, and I'm not sure what type. This is actually a wildlife case. It's not an animal that lives here.
Okay, thanks.
We had a couple unscheduled wildlife cases this afternoon. X-rays are from a different. That's a soft-shelled turtle.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Thanks.
Looks like they're doing something with a laser.
Yeah.
All right, so we are in the Rafiki's watch area of Animal Kingdom. And so
there weren't any scheduled procedures for any of the animals here in the park today, but they did have a couple wildlife cases this afternoon. Earlier there was a soft-shelled turtle. They took some X-rays on. You can see it has a fracture in its jaw. And now this is a dove, and I'm not sure. I don't think they were entirely sure what's going on, but it looks like they're doing some kind of treatment with a laser. No. I think they're actually treating.
So it's a mourning dove. It's a wildlife case that was brought in.
Yeah.
Disney does do outside wildlife cases, and that's what they're working on.
Wait, so in addition to the animals that live here in the park, they also take care of wildlife cases like this.
That's cool.
Random question.
Yeah.
The little blue frog over there. Why is it blue color? Like, it's like a pretty crazy color, you know?
Yeah, so a lot of times animals that are poisonous will have a bright color to them to serve as a warning to predators.
Okay.
Because being poisonous doesn't do you a whole lot of good if you're already being eaten.
Yeah, for sure.
And then some other animals you can have adaptations that kind of try to take advantage of that, like the blue sun skink has a blue sun to try to trick predators into thinking it's the same thing.
Interesting.
Yep. This is a wildlife case. It's a dove.
That looks like they're treating a wound with a laser or something.
It's not possible for you to take Granny's car whenever that is done.
His name is really Papa. Okay? Now, before you parents start going on
Wildlife case.
Looks like they're going to maybe take some samples.
Okay? So his parents called him trash. Okay? So they called the firstborn Mufasa, but he's involved, and then trash. So now we know why he's a villain. All right, so we're going to go ahead and add in the first part of the Now, so far, we have not actually drawn the car.
So this is a dove. There weren't any scheduled procedures for any of the animals that were here in the park today, but they did have a couple of wildlife cases after, so they will take care of wildlife as well. They already checked out a soft-shelled turtle that had a fracture to its jaw. This is a dove, and they seem to be treating some wound.
This is Colorado River, Colorado River.
This is the main veterinary facility for the entire resort. So in addition to the animals here in the park, they also take care of the animals from the Animal Kingdom Lodge, the seas at Epcot, and also wildlife cases like this.
Cauterizing a wound. They're providing it.
Looks like they're using a laser to treat a wound.
She must have gotten the cut their eye or something. You can see the picture on that.
They're sedated while they're doing
They
this.
seem to have like a serum line.
Yep.
Which is pretty cool.
It's a dove, so it's a type of bird. Not sure which type. There's lots of types of doves, so I'm not sure what kind. But they're treating it. Looks like it has an injury that they're treating with a laser. And then this isn't an animal that lives here in the park. It's a wildlife case. So in addition to the animals that live here, they also take care of wildlife that's found injured. Like they also were examining a soft-shelled tortoise. It has a fracture in its jaw. If you're up front, please be careful that you're not bumping into the glass.
Careful, buddy.
I want to be able to concentrate on their patient. Thank you.
Do you know, will they, since it's from the wild, will they release it back into the wild, or is it just depends?
It really depends on the nature of its injuries. If
Okay.
they are able to, they will.
Okay.
Some cases are not able to afterwards.
Right. Understandable.
And sometimes they're here for a really long time. Like
Okay.
Because our turtles and other reptiles can take a really long time to heal.
Okay.
Sometimes we'll have like a tortoise that's here for years, and then eventually gets released.
Right. Okay.
Like there's one that had lost the ability to use its back legs,
Uh-huh.
so it was here for a really long time.
Oh.
And actually, what they did was they constructed wheels out of Lego bricks for it to use to get around.
Okay.
But eventually, its legs healed, and they were able to release it.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Thank you. Get over here.
When you're done, it should kind of look like a bell. And when I say bell, I mean like the jingle type or the taco type. Essentially a bell. Okay. Now, for an actual bell, we're going to draw basically a V shape. Right in the cell shape. Go all the way down through that whole line there.
All right, so I think we're gonna move on, and we're gonna move on and I'm gonna feel like the little bird is gonna get, you know, saved, like they're doing their job. I would love to see it like come out of anesthesia and pop up and us all like be super happy. And I'm gonna, in my mind, think that that's what's gonna happen. You're welcome, everybody. I'm glad that we got to see it. I'm glad that I got to share this with you and just educate you that this is here. There's a petting zoo. I'm not sure that we're gonna go into it. Can walk around it. Because
You're already in there.
I'll walk around and I'll show you. This whole little learning area. There's a cow back there, and there's all the goats. Here they are. So the goats come out of the area, and you can pet them. So this is the petting area, and the goats.